I absolutely did not want to go out at all today. I really just wanted to stay home because it was cold and cloudy and I'm sick of it. But my host family was like, hey, you need to go here. And so I went to the bus stop and the bus just drove right past me. And so I waited for a second one and that one just drove right past me. And at the time I didn't know, now I know, but you have to wave the bus down. And I'm from a small town, okay, so I didn't know. But anyways, I gave up after the second and I walked 30 minutes to the tram station. And I took the train to Neuchatel. My whole day flipped around when I walked down the first Old Town Street. It was gorgeous. There was balloons hanging from the roofs and the art on the wall were so cool, so much art, and they were like plants and flowers, which I love plants and flowers and I love art, and the sidewalk was all painted. It was amazing. I'm sorry if you don't like art because I love art, so I'm gonna show you all of the art on the walls. It was so cool. This one alley had like on the right side this old-timey vibe and on the left this fantasy kind of vibe. It was so cool. I can go home right now and say I love the city just because of this one street. There's even a shelf coming up that looked so 3D. It was so cool with like pots and flowers on it and this little watering can. I need to stop saying so cool, but I can't because I need you to know how much I absolutely loved everything. Anyways, at this point I was really hungry, so I headed to the lake. Had to go through a little bit of the old town to get there, but I didn't see much. I walked along the lake for a little bit, but I didn't want to keep walking, so I just picked a random bench. It looked out onto the lake, but it was still cloudy, so it wasn't the prettiest, but you know, I'm not picky. Yes, I am. Lunch, as always, is a sandwich, some cheese, and some pudding. And then I walked the other direction along the lake and I went out a little bit and had a beautiful view of the city, which I'll show you, obviously. And there's a bunch of little flowers, and I love flowers. But then I went and found a bathroom because I really needed to go. Okay, you probably didn't need to know that. But anyways, afterwards, I went and explored more of the old town. I was excited because that first alley got me excited. And guys, this may be my favorite city. I love the streets. I love them. Every time I follow stairs up, they lead to a great view. So I followed these stairs up and yes, it led to a great view, but that's not all. And boom, right there, you saw that? That was a castle. Yes, a castle. I went and saw a castle. And guys, it gets so much better because I wanted to see everything. So I was slowly making my way over there. And I was just exploring around and oh, it's so cool. I got on this tower thing, and it's all like stone. Oh, with beautiful, beautiful views of the city and the lake and everything. And the city's like on the hill with colorful buildings, so it just looks so good. Also, what I absolutely love is that there was barely any people there and no one was on the tower while I was on there, so I had the whole thing to myself and it was amazing. I loved it. Someone make me royalty or something because I want to do this every single day. I was ready to stay there all freaking day, but I had another town to get to. But don't worry, I stayed for a while. As you can probably see, because I took a lot of footage of it, I had myself a little photo shoot. Obviously, no one was there, so why not? But yeah, I was just thinking, can you believe that I almost missed out on this because I didn't feel like getting up and I didn't feel like going out? Like I said before, I think this might be my favorite city in Switzerland. The favorite place I've been to yet. I would have totally missed out on all of it. Guys, I'm on a castle right now and I'm alone. There's no one else here and look, this is my view. I'm like literally just sitting on the edge. Like, shut up right now. I seriously never want to leave. I want to stay here the rest of my time and just sit on this ledge. I wish I had more time. I came here so late. I honestly didn't want to come at all. I think I probably already told you all that. But shut up right now. Shut up right now. Eventually, I did have to leave, sadly, but there was more to explore, so don't you worry. I walked around more of the yard, but then I got to the actual castle part, and obviously I walked around what I could walk around. And yes, it's super cool, like all the arches, the cool garden thing. I don't even know how to explain everything that there was, but it was all cool, and you'll see it all. There was so much to explore of this castle. There was like room after room, not even rooms, but they're, I don't know, courtyards, whatever you want to call them. After I saw everything that I absolutely could see, I went back to the old towns and I walked down all the streets I didn't walk down before and just explored different streets, of course. You know, I do what I've been doing this whole entire trip and just walk around, and that's all. And it's so entertaining because everything is so pretty. The shop you're seeing right now, I walked by it and I couldn't stop thinking about it, so I went back and went in it, and it was so expensive because the entrance looks so cool, but yeah, it was way too expensive and I walked out right away. But yeah, then back to walking. I just love the buildings. Like, some are colorful, a lot are this like sand color, and some have these really cool window. There was this 3D dragonfly coming out that was so cool, and the butterflies on this building. I absolutely love butterflies, so I was so happy when I saw these, and I love this building because of them. I think I want to get a butterfly tattoo. I actually know I want to get a butterfly tattoo. That's hopefully happening sometime soon. And just as I was leaving the city, the sun starts peeking out. I'm like, oh, of course, why couldn't that be happening at the castle? But you know, it's fine. I went back through the streets that I first came down and said goodbye, and then I was on a train to this city. I'm really bad at pronouncing things, so I'm just gonna leave it on the screen for you guys. The train ride was nice and fast. It was like 30 minutes or something, I don't even remember. But the first thing I saw walking into the old towns was this SpongeBob balloon, so I was like, okay, this must be a good town. And I wasn't there long because it's very small and compact, but the streets were very cool with towers at the end, and there was like 3 main streets that I just walked down and up. I won't lie, at this point of the journey I was really tired. I was sick of walking. I kind of just wanted to rest or like go home or something. So after I got done exploring the small old town, I was like, okay, that was enough exploring for today, and I headed out. But enjoy the videos of the old town. I made my way back home, and oh my gosh, my luck with the buses, I am struggling so much because just like how I didn't know you had to wave the bus down, I didn't know you had to press the button to make the bus stop. I just thought it stops at all of its stops. And so I was waiting by the door to get off at my stop, and the bus driver was like, do you want me to stop? And it was just really embarrassing for me. But anyways, after all that, I wanted to check out the sunset because the sky looked promising. Yesterday's sunset wasn't anything special, but today looks like it's gonna be good. So I'm going to that one spot I was in before, like highest point around here. Even though I was so tired and I didn't want to walk anymore, I did really want to see the sunset, and I wanted to see a really beautiful sunset, and it looked like it was gonna be really beautiful because of the clouds. And guess what? It was really beautiful. It was worth seeing, and I've been walking all day, so what's another hour more? No, but look at the sight. You can see the sunbeams coming out from the mountains. Like, isn't that just so cool looking? The clouds were already having a nice shine to them. You know, they're gonna be really colorful when they do that. And I was walking through the vineyards, and all the vines were pretty cool and pretty cute. We are almost there. This close. Almost there. We just gotta go up there. I had to walk around this hill to get to the trail, and so I did that. Climbed up the little trail to the grassy top, and yeah, the view is good. You'll see throughout these clips, but the clouds went from like the white fluffiness to then a golden kind of look, and then some pink and purple, and you know, all the sunset colors, and it was really pretty. I mean, like, did you see that with the sun rays shining in? It just looks so magical, like out of a movie, or what I imagine when I'm reading books, you know, just very peaceful. I will say, I was there for a while just enjoying the freaking view because it was gorgeous. I'm definitely obsessed with sunsets and sunrises, but usually I'm not up for the sunrise, so I don't get a lot of those, but sunsets I can get. And this one especially because I was in Switzerland. Are you kidding me? That's amazing. And it was just so beautiful. The glow of it was amazing at just how golden it was, and then how pink it was. I took so many videos, so you'll get the whole sunset. It'll be like you were right there beside me because you actually were. The only problem is as you can see, I left my spot early because I had to pee so bad. That's been happening to me this whole trip. I find a cool spot and then I have to pee so bad that I have to leave. But I still saw the whole rest of the sunset on the walk back, so we were all good. And that was my whole day in Switzerland. I will see you tomorrow.